Hi guys, it's Jennifer, and I'm here today to ask you a fundamental question. Why do we think the way we do, or do the things we do? For example, why are you watching this video? And conversely, why aren't you wearing a tutu? Well, the answer to these two questions are very simple.
People used to believe in Benjamin Lee Whorf's theory of language, which stated that if a language does not have a word for something, speakers of that language would not understand that concept. And this led people to think that if language did not restrict us, how did it change our thinking compared to other speakers of different languages? However, Ducher, author of the essay Does Language Shape How We Think?, disagreed and argued that language does not restrict our thinking, but instead compels us to think a certain way.
Hi, my name is Laverne Kulatin. I'm here to tell you about John Locke. John Locke is one of the most influential philosophers of his time. He created the epistemological idea of tabula rasa. Essentially, he stated that people are born with a blank slate, and as we grow older, we experience new things such as language. Specifically, the language we incorporate into our daily lives affect how we filter the world around us.
Unhealthy thinking is often installed into us during childhood experiences. The longer we think a certain way, the harder it is for us to change our thinking about that way.
What is the official definition of the word language? Language is the method of human communication, either spoken or written, consisting of the use of words in a structured or conventional way.
Language shapes our experiences, perceptions, feelings, associations, memories, and orientation of mind. Habits of speech can evolve into habits of mind, such as grammatical genders. The way we categorize color can affect our visual sensitivity to certain color differences. Just because words don't exist in our language does not mean we don't understand their concept.
How we describe the orientation of the world around us affects how we perceive our surroundings.
Roman Jacobson, a renowned linguist, once said language differs essentially in what they must convey, and not in what they may convey. Different languages influence our minds in different ways because of what our language habitually obliges us to think about.
Language doesn't restrict how we understand the world around us. It only compels us to think a certain way.
Motivation does not involve the process of thinking, but all of our actions are guided by motivation. Partly it depends on our needs and instincts, but largely on our conscious beliefs and ideas about what is right or wrong, good or bad, appropriate or inappropriate. Our decisions about committing particular actions depends on our beliefs.
Chinese does not oblige us to specify what time an event occurred. It doesn't mean that they don't understand concept of time. They're just not habitually forced to consider it when speaking. While futured languages like English distinguish between the past, present, and future, futureless languages like Chinese use the same phrasing to describe the events of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Futureless language speakers are 30% more likely to report having saved money in any given year than non-futured language speakers. Chen's explanation is when we speak about the future as more distinct from the present, it feels more distant, and we're less motivated to save money now down the line in favor of monetary comfort years. In Chinese, saying "this is my uncle" is not as straightforward as you might think. In Chinese, you have no choice but to encode more information about said uncle. This language requires you to denote the side the uncle is on, whether he's related by marriage or birth, or whether he's your father's brother, older or younger.
In English, we'll often say that someone broke a vase even if it was an accident, but Spanish and Japanese speakers tend to say that the vase broke itself. In a study, English speakers were much more likely to remember who accidentally popped balloons, broke eggs, or spilled drinks in a video than Spanish or Japanese speakers.
In a sense, this is a chicken and egg situation. Are we unable to think of things because we don't have words for them? Or do we not have words for them because we can't think of it? Thing is, there's more to language than just thought. There's tradition, habits, and things that you do that you pick up on your surroundings and other people, and this in turn affects how we think.
What is the script?
Is it this part?
I don't know the
Is it
script.
the Roman Jacob?
Minutes.
Wait a second.
Is constructive.
John Locke is one of the most influential philosophers of his time, and he created the idea of.
Dude, there's hella fuzz on me.
Ah!